fight number 5 coming up on the Jolly Boys.
Yeah. 2 weeks.
Almost famous Jolly Boys. I think this is the 3rd time Steve's put the Jolly Boys on in Liverpool.
Yeah.
And like I said, again, we don't know who you're going to be fighting or anything like that.
No idea.
You just wanted to...
Whoever's in the other corner.
Well, as you proved last time, mate, it was a pretty devastating
to be honest, I had 3 different opponents in a week again, so you know, you can't go for gospel who you're getting, can you?
No,
you might tell you boxing someone and then on the day before the fight it's changed, so whoever's in the corner, I'm not bothered, we've trained.
This is a bit like your old amateur days, you never knew you were going to fight in them days, so you don't have to worry about it too much. But you know, Jamie Amber's normally a very durable guy there, and the referee stepped in, I think it was a 30-second.
Let's be honest though, he was a late standing, wasn't he? And I had 7 pound on him, but he was still a cruiserweight because he's still on the weight, wasn't he? He wasn't a light heavy. He come in about 13.8, didn't he?
Oh yeah.
So
and as you're not really the biggest cruiserweight out there.
Height wise, definitely not. Weight wise, Steve rang me on the day before and told me, didn't he, John, that watch your weight, make sure you come in about 14.3, no heavier. So I had to make sure what I was eating on the day. I was like watching what I was putting in, and obviously when I weighed in, then it was refuel time. And me wrong, I was probably about 14 and a half at the time I got in, do you know what I mean? But
it was an impressive performance, mate, because you
got the job done, you know what I mean? I didn't really have much to go off. You get a name, and I have a little look on YouTube, and I looked, he was awkward, he was tall, he liked to lean on the ropes. Do you know what I mean? John had a look at him, and I just went off John. When John tells me, I go off, and he told me what to do, and it worked.
Well, I think it was it planned to go to his body? Because those
left
hooks yours were vicious to
covers
his body.
Up high, so the only thing that was there was to go to the body. As soon as the hands dropped, flicked the shot and over the top, and I caught him with the left hook, didn't I? And that was it then, that was the undoing of him. Once he felt the power, he was on the back foot, wasn't he? And they were only glancing shots, nothing landed clean. Do you know what I mean? Nothing landed clean. He was just...
I don't know. I think I put a 6-punch combination on him.
He must be itching to get going here, you know. That's why he started very well. Yeah, that left hook did land. Just a bit of a yelp there from Amber. Just over a year. Must be so frustrating. He's not. Oh, big left hook. Left hook's doing damage.
Gone there.
Whoa! He stopped it. Yeah, Steve's right.
On the body, everything landed to the body, you know what I mean? I worked well downstairs and then I caught him up top and then didn't want to know, did he?
Well, hopefully this will be a nice one. Get you to 5-0, and then next year...
6 rounders after in the new year.
I was going to say, because realistically...
Getting a lot better sparring now, and got no time to wait to mess around, to be honestly. I know I'm younger, people say you're young, right, but in boxing terms, I don't want to be fucking fighting till I'm 40, do you know what I mean? I've got a good 7 years here in me that I can knuckle down now. You can box late on, can't you, John? When, you know what I mean, as a cruiserweight, but you want to be boxing in your prime. You don't. This is the time now where I want to be.
Fights, so age doesn't age a fighter. Fights age a fighter, and you're very young in that sense, like I say. And the good thing about it is when I was watching that is you've got power in either hand, mate. Whether it's a left hook or an overhand right, it doesn't make any difference.
But one of the main factors we've been working on with myself is that my power is a lot more. When I relax more and breathe, the power's totally different from what I can throw. Yeah. You know, imagine when you're tensing up, boom.
Your muscles are fighting.
When I work with fast hands, mate, I'm a different fighter. I move and I'm relaxed.
I haven't seen that yet.
You've seen a bit of it in the last fight, but you know, I'm working on things in sparring now and I'm getting better sparring partners and I'm moving around with better people, so I think the better people you move around with, it improves you.
Definitely.
You know, so it's working, things are coming together again. The injury's gone.
You're confident about that now?
Yeah.
Obviously, was it...
Me and John have done three camps, one after the other. Now, bear in mind, the Brent Park bill, that flopped.
Yeah.
So bear in mind, I've not been out the gym really at all for, I don't know, I haven't been out the gym for the last... Since the summer.
You notice now when he gets to the ring, he's a bit more relaxed because if you see his fights before that, you'll see him more.
John, you sit next to him. You sit next to him. You can just hearing a voice in the background here. And that face is too pretty not to get on the camera, mate. Also, he sits that far away from him. Move up. John, move up a bit. I can't see you. That's it.
Yeah, if you see his first couple of fights, he walks around the ring like he's a caveman, like he's tensing up. But now he's getting in the ring, he's getting nice and relaxed, and that's what you got to do with him. You got to go in relaxed, not just tensing up.
So hopefully everything happens, everything goes as well as expected in this next fight. Yeah. You start the 2018 with 6 rounders.
Yeah, 6 rounds. It's probably going to be like February time, isn't it? I spoke to Steve, like Steve just got me on this show, and then he said, let's get Christmas out the way, and then we'll sit down and have a little talk. Obviously, 6 rounds then.
Get some 6 rounders in, and then
see what happens. I'm open by this next summer to start getting on a couple of big bills. Steve can probably get me on as a ticket seller on the undercard of a few good shows. Yeah. Which, well, it can happen because he does it for other fighters and he can do it for me.
Yeah, do you
know what I mean?
No, like you say, it's an exciting division as well, because across the Northwest we've got some of the best young cruiserweights coming through. Also like,
it's definitely a better division now than it was in the past.
Yeah.
There's some really good fighters coming through. But the thing with me, like we spoke in the past, I don't have the amateurs. People forget. I haven't got that much experience in the amateurs at all. People forget this. And they look at you and go, I've probably had about four fights that I've went the distance. Do you know what I mean? So all my experience, even though I've been boxing since I was a kid, on and off, has only been over the last 2 years. Because all the rest I was putting them away and stopping them. So what am I gaining from that?
18 minutes a week, something like that.
You know, so as we had it, like even you said the other week, and as we talked about sparring, like the people that have been sparring, a lot of them have been ABA champions, had 70, 80 amateur fights, and I'm picking my experience up in the gym and in the spars I'm getting. You know, fighting, I can naturally fight anyway going forward, but I'm learning everything else that's going on now.
Well, I think
putting all the aspects of the game together.
And it showed in your last fight, mate. Yeah. I think when you can naturally fight, you know, we can all learn to box, but not everyone can fight, you know, and that's a big important part of the game, and I think it's probably one of your biggest assets, you know, because those...
Fighting's never been an issue, has it, John? Standing going toe-to-toe with someone's never been a problem. It's working on other things, getting my head movement, relaxing, breathing properly, not loading up all the time.
I go the other way on you then, because I think anyone can fight.
No, I don't think you can.
I think, well, it's fight or flight. Someone's coming at you, who's threatening you, you've got to fight him, haven't you? So there's the fight in it. Everyone can fight, not everyone can box.
I think, but you see, I think you can learn to box. That's the thing.
You can learn to box.
If you can't fight, you can't fight.
No, you can't. Yeah, but I think everyone's got a fight in them. No matter who you are, it's fight or flight.
It's how good a fight is, and if you're a naturally good fighter,
then it does help, doesn't it? You can fight. I'm not saying you're going to be a good fighter, but you still got to fight. But you might be a good fighter, but you fight. It's like bullies, isn't it? If you stand up to them, all right. If you get, I'm going to swear that. If you get smashed up by them, that bully won't come back to you again now. Even though he's battered you, he doesn't want to fight you. Bullies just like to bully you, don't they? When you've got to fight.
Yeah, like, this is what's great about boxing, isn't it? You're coming from all different aspects. But what I was saying about Jay is, you're exciting, mate, and that's the most important thing. You know, you're good to watch.
Yeah, but it's like these 4 rounds, get him lately. Really, I want him to get these 4 rounds, get them out of the way as quick as he can.
Well, it looks like this will be the last one.
If it can go that way, but some of these guys are fighting, they're durable, aren't they?
Yeah, but
80, 90 fights.
Like I told you, these 4 rounds are getting you in now. I want them gone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's what I think.
And
yeah, but we go in with the mindset where, you know, whatever happens with boxing. All I want in my fights now, whatever it is, wins. To push me forward. Can't lose fights at this stage of your career.
No.
Good fighters. I know people can, but really, a lot of the good fighters don't lose fights in the first 10 fights, do they? It can happen, John. It can happen, but you shouldn't be.
Yeah,
but you know, things can go wrong. Anyone can lose a fight, but you know, you should be getting these people out of there. So I've got all it's down to is me putting the work in the gym, and I'm never out this gym now, John, at all. All I'm doing is boxing, working, and that's it. I'm not interested in nothing else. No, fucking, I don't go out, I don't drink, I don't do nothing, I just train. That's all I want to do is fight.
That's where I think your age does you an asset, because a lot of people use youth as an excuse to not progress. I'm only young. So I think,
yeah, but before you know it, you're 35.
That's what I'm
sitting
saying.
There scratching your head, and it's past you.
You were very frustrated by having that enforced
Mate, that was the
almost year out
the
of
worst year
boxing.
that I've had training wise. I've never been so pissed off in my life because all I wanted to do was box and train, and I was sitting on the fucking house scratching my head. Do you know what I mean?
So
But
now you can use that as
Oh, yeah.
momentum for going, you know, sorry, a motivation for going forward, can't
Definitely,
you?
yeah.
Because you know
Definitely.
what you're missing.
yeah,
Yeah. No, it's exciting, like
By
I say.
being dedicated and
Well, I'm going to see two of the most exciting fighters that we've got at present, you being one of them, and I'm going to see Colin Dane, another kid from...
Colin's good, yeah.
Colin's similar
I've known
age
Colin
to
for
you.
years, to be honest. Yeah, he's a good lad as
Bit
well.
more amateur experience than you,
Yeah,
though.
definitely, yeah.
But,
Used to
again,
box for Birch Green, I think, in Skem.
Yeah, that's it, it's a Skelmersdale boy, but now he's with Rob
Yeah.
Butler down at Rydale.
And Dean Colin, Dean
yeah,
Robbie. Yeah.
when being dedicated a lot more now, it's all coming together. But
He's easy to work with, mate. A joy to work with.
Have a little moan every now and then.
yeah.
90% of the time, though, it's all good, innit,
No,
John?
it's all we're all right.
We gel. Things are good.
It's all right.
And how's everything going for this? Because how far away are we now? We're just over a week away, is it? Week on Sunday, is it?
Yeah, week
Not
on Sunday.
sparring, been sparring Askins.
Yeah, Matty Aston's
Oh,
been
yeah.
helping us with sparring, which
He's
is
British champion.
going back up tomorrow, yeah.
That must give you great confidence then. Because
Yeah.
Matty's probably, well, he is the
He's
best
a
in
big
the
lad,
country.
I didn't know he was that big.
Fucking his half big, yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know he was so tall. He's a lump, isn't he?
Yeah.
Got a good
He's
jab
a,
and that.
He's a 16.5 stone guy who gets down to that 14
Defo,
stone
yeah.
four.
He was
works-
definitely over it. He was
Oh, yeah,
definitely
yeah,
fucking
but
nearly
he works
well
hard to
over
get
15
to-
and a half stone.
We'll be
Maybe.
doing 6 down sparring with him, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I like Matty. I think he's got potential to go
Yeah, he's
a
a
long
good
way.
fighter. Well, you don't win British titles if you
And
haven't
winning
got something
style
about
as
you.
well, didn't he?
Yeah. He's
Yeah.
fought some good people as well.
Yes.
If you look at his record, he has, hasn't he?
Mm.
Tommy McCarthy,
Yeah.
John Lewis Dickinson.
Mhm.
It's good.
But
That's a good experience for him because, you know, even though we're the same age, he's totally a lot
and
more
going down to the
experienced than
edge,
himself.
it's not very
Well,
far.
he was a very good amateur and also he's been
Yeah.
10 years a pro.
Yeah.
So that's where
But,
the
you know,
difference is.
Going down
It's good
there
that they
as
give
well.
us the opportunity to
Not
go up
very far
and
from
spar
some-
with them.
Mhm.
And,
His gym, is it?
no, it's not that far, no.
Not that far.
And I suppose, you know, that's something as well. You know, when you're going into their backyard, it helps to bring out, you know, that
Yeah.
the
Well,
closest
I've always
you-
said that, haven't I? But yeah, that's
Yeah.
why I want to get
It takes you
around
out
to
your
different
comfort
gyms.
zone.
Yeah,
You
definitely.
sort of get in your own comfort zone in your own gym and you know your own surroundings. When you're going in to a different environment with all people just watching you, it's like you've got to put it in, haven't you?
Yeah.
You've got to...
And if we get this thing off Kelvin after Christmas, we're going to be going
Is
to
it Kelvin
Norway.
Travis?
Oh yeah, we're
Yeah.
supposed to be going to Norway in
I
January.
hope it happens, like, because it's going to be great experience.
Helping out, do you know the lad from Norway that comes
Yeah,
up with
yeah,
Calvin
yeah.
Slavis?
It's hard-
They've
it's
asked
hard
us to go over there with like a
hard
little
to do
sparring
something.
camp. Yeah.
to bring him up. It's Kelvin's trying to get TV or something for him,
Right.
and they're going to have a day of sparring.
Mm-hmm.
So
Be
I
alright to get
hope
out
that
to him,
works out, because that'll be great for him.
As I say, got no idea whatsoever in boxing yet.
Mhm.
Steve hasn't been well, has he? So
No.
I haven't really had pestered him on the
No,
phone.
but he's all right
as
now,
much.
isn't
Yeah,
he?
he's all right
Yeah,
now.
yeah,
He's
Yeah.
all right now.
But I haven't pestered him much on the phone, to be honest. Just give him a little break. But obviously he'll be in touch in the next week or so and get it sorted.
Yeah, so exciting times then.
Yeah, looking forward to it.
Watch your space.
Hopefully
What's he
finish.
say?
Hopefully
It could
finish
be-
the year with a good win and then start fresh next year.
Because it could really be an exciting journey, this, because you're a little bit different to most of the cruiserweights out there. And I think, as we were saying, you know, you can use your size as a, you know, because your last performance was a bit Tyson-esque, wasn't it? You know, with the hooks and the
We've been
ferociousness
working on
of
something
it.
like that, haven't we? A little
Yeah.
bit.
I think, you know, realistically, you know, you always tend to be, even though you're not small, you're not massive for the cruiserweights, and, you know, you do get some of these big guys in there, and
6'6"s, 6'5"s, don't you?
And you know,
Yeah, body
it didn't seem to
power,
affect
yeah.
Tyson when he was fighting people at 5 foot. Is it 5'11"? I think Tyson was.
You've got to
So
nullify it,
like-
haven't you, and get on the chest and close the space down. Speed.
Speed kills, doesn't it, mate?
Yeah,
Yeah.
certainly does, mate.
So, December the 3rd,
Yeah. A
Devonshire
week
House,
this Sunday, Devonshire House.
the
Anyone-
Scouts Jolly Boys, and as always, it should be a cracking day.
It'll be a good day, yeah.
Alright, lads.
And
well.
been sparring there, Nathan Corliss as well, he's out in his house.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's looking to kick over soon, isn't
Yeah,
he?
he's
He's
gonna turn over.
down at the Solly, is he, with Paul Edwards?
He's helping us Friday. We're getting
Yeah.
a spar with Nathan Friday, yeah.
And what relation is he to Noel?
Nephew,
Nephew.
yeah. So I think he's looking on turning over in the new year, isn't he?
Yeah, I think.
With Steve, I
Yeah,
think.
I think so,
Don't
yeah.
quote me
Yeah,
on that
good,
because I
good
don't
kid.
know.
Yeah.
Good lad.
Yeah, but he's 22, he's young, he's fresh, he's sharp.
I said
so
to
he's
Rocky
gonna do
about it,
well.
I said, you want to try and get him, because, you know, for that lad, he's fighting Rocky's fighting that.
Eric Skoglund.
Well, Nathan, he always works off of his jab all the time. You know,
Yeah,
he's got a
which is
good
what
jab.
Good boxer, yeah.
You know what I mean? So, and he's tall as well.
Because if you think about it, Noel Qualls would have only probably been a cruiserweight in this day and age, wouldn't he?
Possibly,
Even though he
yeah.
was a heavyweight,
Don't really
he
know
would have
for
only
sure.
been a cruiserweight, wouldn't he? In this day and age.
Yeah. Noel Claus would have lived a life. Means he would have been a world champion.
Yeah.
He would have lived his life right, and he'd tell you that himself.
Same with, but you see that generation, you know, the late 70s, 80s, it was a drinking, all sportsmen were drinkers, weren't they?
But me and like,
Look at the footballers and everything,
Yeah.
they were all the same.
he's just he could do it, you know what I mean?
It's after battle if you can punch, but there's a lot of aspects.
No, but
to it, isn't
he
it?
was good. He was good.
But it helps, doesn't it, Jay?
Yeah, everyone wants. Let's be honest.
He was good.
People are buying
no.
tickets because they want to see someone get knocked out.
Without
That's the truth.
Yeah.
No one wants to sit there, John, and watch 10 rounds of people hitting little fucking flicking stupid jabs out and dancing around the ring. People want to see people getting ironed out. People want to see people getting knocked out.
That's
That's
why
it.
The casual fan, that's what they want to see, isn't it? We're
Yeah.
all a bit sadists. We're all
The
like,
boxing
you know,
purist
we all
appreciates
the
a good
skills.
boxer and what you can do and how you're moving. The people that are just buying tickets out the pub, they want to see you go in there and fucking follow people.
No.
That's what it's true, isn't it?
Well, it's
I'm
all
not signing up tonight.
Yeah. Right, well, listen.
But all being well, next week, hopefully another win on the cards for myself. As long as I get a win, points, stoppage, it doesn't
And finish
matter to
off the year in
me.
good
Just want to
Saturday,
win, I
mate.
just want to win, you know what I mean? And then start next year fresh.
Because it's been a frustrating, bad 2017
Yeah, but you know,
for you.
Back in now, aren't I?
And you
So,
never know
that's
after
all
that
matters.
December one, he might get out because they've got to switch a few shows around, haven't they? The Box Nation and
You never know, things
Yeah,
can
yeah.
happen, you know.
Well, listen, we're having big shows up here, as it's proved already this year. How many big
I think
shows
Steve's
have been at the
one,
Echo?
tell you what though, that show Steve put on last time in that
BT Arena, where-
exhibition centre, I thought that was a good show.
What a beautiful place as well, that is, eh?
It's like
Watch
being in the
that film
pictures,
now.
wasn't it?
It
Hey?
was, yeah.
he's going back February.
I believe so. So if we can go back
Was
there
that the
with
first show they'd had in there, boxing events?
Yeah.
They've had
They've had cage
Yes.
fighting and stuff, haven't they? But I think that was the first professional boxing that they've had in there.
Yeah,
And I
it
think
was.
I don't know how it went. I think it was done quite a few tickets, did he?
No,
Or
I think it was a bit of a letdown to a certain degree.
Some
But-
fights.
Was it,
pulled
yeah?
out.
Yeah, pulled out last minute, and then also with it not being the central area defence for Mulcahy that he was looking forward because of.
was that a laser opponent, was it, for him?
That's
That
going
was
to be
already
his,
fight,
his
yeah.
homecoming, you know.
I thought that was he was defending the title.
No, fell
I
through.
didn't know. Was
Yeah.
that only an 8 rounder then?
Yeah. Was
Yeah,
it an
8
8 or
rounder,
10?
8
Yeah.
rounder.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
8
yeah,
rounder.
yeah. So, but no, it does look like a great venue for future
Yeah,
projects. doesn't it?
definitely, yeah. As I say, next week should be a good show. A few good lads on there, myself, you know, dinner show, and everything else that comes along with it.
Well, I know Luke Willis is on that, and
Yeah,
Matthew Fagan.
I've grown
And,
with Luke. I've known Luke since we were kids. Do you
Yeah.
know what I mean? We grew up together, boxed for the same gym, amateur gym as fucking kids that big, you know what I mean? So it'll be good to fight again
I'm his godfather.
on the same show.
What's that?
I'm his godfather.
Oh yeah. You're everyone's got father.
Stop you, mafia, mate.
Alright lads, listen, see you on the
Lee, good
third.
to see you, mate.
Alright, and you. Take care.
Yeah,
Bye bye.
thanks.